Anders is already in the chat. Man, Anders, I was trying to put some music, man, because I wanted to start very pumped, man. My portfolio is at all-time highs right now. All-time high. I'm pretty pumped, Anders. I'm very, very pumped. And I just ran out of time. I couldn't do it, but I'm gonna be adding some music pretty soon for the start of the live streams because I'm pumped, man. I'm very, very pumped, man. You gotta let me know, Anders. Is your portfolio also at all-time highs? You gotta let me know there in the chat. And any of you guys that are now joining the live stream, let me know in the chat if you're just as pumped as I am with the portfolio. And I'm getting so close to 40K, man. Woo, man. I'm telling you, 40K. Almost there. Man, what's going on, Anders? As long as it is finished death metal. All right. I gotta see which one is not copyrighted, Anders. I gotta see which one is not copyrighted. But I think I'm playing with that. But man, woo, man, looking at my portfolio, when I was updating it in the spreadsheet, I'm like, whoa, man, little by little, I started remembering when I first started the channel, and my portfolio was like around, what was it, like 7K, somewhere around there. Man, I gotta show you guys. But you guys gotta, as soon as you join, hit the like button. That's very, very important. Thumbs up right away. And then you guys gotta let me know, is your portfolio at all-time highs? And what are you guys buying as of lately in the market? That is something that, I want to see which stocks are out there that are still undervalued. I think there might be some stocks that are still undervalued right now, even though the stock market is running up. All right, let me see. Hey, Maine fell back down from David. You know what I'm doing now, right? I just made a small purchase, but I think I'm going to focus a little bit more. Hopefully it pulls back a little bit more in Main Street Capital. That's going to be my the stock I'm going to be adding to this week. A little bit more. Definitely going to be adding a little bit more. Yeah, although hard to say with as much as I invested last month. Oh, yeah, true. Let me see who else is in here. Isra, what's going on? Hi, guys, and congratulations. Yeah, man. And let me know there in the chat, Isra, are you also all-time highs? Are you just as pumped as I am? Because I'm pumped, man. I am pumped, man. I really am. Let me see. Anders, but yeah, set 2 all-time highs. $500,000 invested, 9K a year in dividends. Let's go, Anders. Man, congrats, man. $500,000 and 9K a year in dividends, man. Definitely. I will be pumped. I will be really, really pumped. Man, hopefully I do get to those levels, But yeah, man. Oh man, SCHG also running up in share price. I'm pretty pumped just because I put like all of my positions together. This is including Roth and 401k too. And man, woo, man, I was so excited. What's going on, Tom? Hey, Jay, and hey, fellas. Yeah, man, the gang is here. They're joining little by little. There's 8 of you guys, 7 likes. So, Tim, I don't see Tim. What's going on with Tim? Probably running late or something. Maybe he had an activity or something. I know last time he had an activity with his family there. So, but yeah, let me see. Oh, only Jay can guess. Since some of you saw it Friday, what new positions did Anders start on Friday? What new position did Anders start on Friday? What would be a new position that you wanted to start? What would be one position? I think you have mentioned maybe something like QQQI, like a cover call ETF. Is that it? I think that's what you have mentioned before, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was a cover call ETF. I think it was QQQI or something like that you wanted to add. Am I wrong? All right, let me see. Let me see. What's good, guys? We're bleeding Monday. X. We gotta take a look. We're gonna take a look at the futures. Definitely, we're gonna take a look at futures. I'm gonna see. Let me refresh it right here. I gotta refresh it already. Oh, it's bright red. Jeez. Oh my gosh. I'll show you guys right here real quick. You know, and don't forget, guys, say hi there in the chat. For sure. Start joining. Hit the like button. I'm pumped today. Portfolio all-time highs. Getting closer and closer to my next goal. Let me know there in the chat, guys. Is your portfolio all-time highs? Let me know. Let me know. But wow, it's down 0.69%. The S&P. Wow, the Dow is also down 0.84%. And the NASDAQ down 0.60%. But it looks like it's recovering though. If you take a look right here, slightly recovering. So don't be surprised if this all changes and then it just goes back into the green, you know. But I would like to see at 8 o'clock p.m. to see which stocks have a pullback. Netflix is one. I'm keeping my eye on it. And if it continues, if the pullback continues on Netflix, I might be adding a couple more shares. I think I might be adding a couple more shares of that one. All right, let me see. Isra, I'm at 167 SCHD. Let's go, man. Woo, let's go, SCHD, man. I got to give you guys an update too on that one. But yeah, we're going to go back to that one. We're going to go back to that one. With the Intercept oil tanker tonight, good chance. Hello, Jay, and everyone. What's going on? Is Boogie, Diff, YD, SCHD, and VOO, the dynamic duo right there. That's, you know, yeah, that is a dynamic duo, you know, right there. That's like MJ and Pippin, you know. For SCHG and SCHD, I have him as a Shaq and Kobe. That's what I have them at, you know, because that's my duo right there in the Roth IRA, man. Finanzas con estilo, dímelo, futures are red, you know, man. You know, let's see what happens tomorrow. Let's see which opportunities, but it's in the red, right? But it might, I don't know. I think it might recover. I think it might start recovering. You know, so let's see where it goes, right? But nice stream earlier. Was watching your stream earlier, man, while I was cooking. Nice. I was watching Ryan Williams replay while I was cooking. I was seasoning the chicken and all that. And then I started watching yours. His was the replay, yours was live. Oh man, but good ones right there, man. QQQI, yep. I kind of, you know what? And I was gonna say another one, but I knew that you mentioned that one in one of the last live streams. So nice, man. Some high yield right there too. What is it? Over 10%, I think, over 12%, something like that. What's going on, Lawrence? Hi, Jay and everyone. And Lawrence always reminds me of Vici Properties. I don't know why, you know, but me and Lawrence have been buying Vici. I bought a little bit more Vici once again. Oh, man. And yeah, I was waiting for Tim. I'm waiting for Tim because Vici Properties. And I you know what I tell you guys right now, I'm going to have to turn on the drip. I'm going to leave it. I did some more research on Vici. I'm definitely holding long term. I like where the company's going. So turning on the drip, moving forward. I was going to do it if Tim was here. So hopefully Tim joins later. Good investment, Sanders, from Tom. Yeah, Tom is a legend, man. Tom is one of my top supporters right there, man. What's up, everyone? Happy Sunday, Jay. Thanks for throwing my comment on at the end of your last video. Yeah, Red. I thought it was a good. I thought it was a good comment. You know, something I might want to start adding, moving forward. You know, like just going through some of the comments in some of the videos. You know, I might start doing that moving forward, because you guys put some good things in there, and man, you know, hey, have I thought about moving on from FXAIX? Possibly. and put it into something that I have a strong conviction on. Yeah, So, or maybe in the future, I will be moving on from that FXAIX and putting it into something that is higher yielder, like a higher yield, something like maybe SCHD, something like, QQQI. That's another one on my list. Maybe I'll join Anders, GPIQ, another one. KC holds that one. So yeah, a couple of them for sure, Red. And thank you, man. Thank you for supporting. And guys, don't forget to hit the like button as soon as you guys join the live stream. That's all I ask for. Nothing else. Just to hit the like button. Just a 2K trial. Okay, all right. So just added only 2,000. Okay. I also have 950 shares of QQQI from Tom. Nice, man. That's return of capital, section 1256 tax benefit. Ooh, let's go. I saw a video from a YouTuber, from one of the content creators here that I follow, that QQQI was pretty good for him in taxes. So yeah, so that's something that made me consider it for the future. But that's good. Anders, yeah, going to see how I like it this year and move some of my growth to in retirement. Nice, nice. What's going on, Em? They are in the chat. Man. Tom, right now $570 monthly with drip on. Let's go, Tom. Man. 570. That's easy. You can make, you can buy food and pay a couple bills too. Or at least buy food for the month. That's good, man. That's why I love dividend investing. I love dividend investing. Good move, Jay. Yeah. Just I'm gonna turn on the drip on Vici Properties for sure. Hey Jay, good evening. What's going on, Sam? Let's go. JL in the house. Let's go, JL. Nice to see you back in the chat. Nice. Thank you for joining. Yep. I mentioned you a couple of streams ago. I mentioned you, I mentioned Jeremy, and I mentioned a couple people, but yeah, nice. The Thrill, what's up, JM fam? Let's go, Thrill. QQQI is good if you don't plan on selling. Yeah. If I do something like that, like a QQQI, I will probably do it closer to like retirement or something, or the years later. Like once I want to start using some income to pay, or once maybe even if I have like a very large amount where I could buy like a ton of QQQI, and I want to start using maybe some of that income for something, I'll probably do it there. But and yeah, not selling it. I think QQQI has a little bit of share price appreciation. So yeah. I love QQQI. Nice, JL. Thank you, Jay. Yep. You're welcome, JL. And thank you for always supporting. Red, yeah, Jay, you have drip turned on for all dividend stocks or just some of them? So only some of them. I only have it on for some of them. Of course, SCHD, that one must. FXAIX, I do have the drip on. And I have now Main Street Capital and Realty Income. And I'm gonna turn on the Vici Properties drip. And then I'm also thinking about Procter & Gamble, because I really like Procter & Gamble and I really like Johnson & Johnson. I just kind of like, my strategy with the dividends is whenever I get paid my dividends, I want to look for the best opportunity for that money, because sometimes, like for example, right now Johnson & Johnson is pretty high in share price. I gotta look at the valuations to see where they are at, but I saw that the PE ratio was pretty high too. So let's see. But I do want to turn it on for a couple more companies. KC, oh my, we are early today. Hi everyone. Yes, KC. I started a 7 p.m. Eastern time here in, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Expense ratio gonna eat all your profits plus taxes. Yeah, that is the only thing about covered call ETFs. That's why I'm like still in the thinking about it. Like right now, I cannot add them because it will definitely hurt me, especially with taxes. Yeah, I think it will. I think it will hurt me with taxes. But in the future, I'm definitely considering adding something like that. But yeah, let me see. QQQI, the ROC made my share price go down, and that made my gains go up. So if I decide to sell, I will get hit with capital gains. So over the long run, I don't know how this will work for me. Okay, very understandable. That's why I'm still like, not adding any of those yet until I'm ready. Until I see that I am, because maybe in the future I'll be in a lower tax bracket or something like that. So let's see where it goes. Expecting good earnings from UNH, United Health Group. Yeah, Finanzas con Estilo. That was a good addition to the SCHD ETF. I think it was. I think it had good timing. I don't believe that UNH is going to continue performing the way it was performing before. I do believe that it will start recovering. I don't follow it really, but I remember it was on like a nice pullback. It's down 44.5% in the last year. Let me see, in the last 5 years, it's down 16.98%. Yeah, so it's still on a pullback right now. I think this company will recover eventually. I think it will. I don't see why not. I really don't. This is such a solid, mature company. Yeah, I see it as good. All right, let me go back to Isra, where are you? Where is your comment? I'm at 167 shares of SCHD. So let's take a look at the SCHD spreadsheet, which I just added the September and December dividend. And in columns H and I right here, you can see it. I didn't highlight it. I just kept it that way. This is what SCHD, with the dividend that SCHD paid last year. Why did I do this? Because I wanted to see, and I'm going to show you my SCHD chart, the one that shows how much in dividends have been getting paid over the years. I have the next 3 dividends already added in there. How much and how is the chart gonna look? I did faded it. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you guys in a few. But let me just update this real quick. So Isra, where are you, Isra? Right here. So 162, 167. Nice. Another 5 shares, man. Jeez. Let's go. 83.5%. Man, so in June, it should be hopefully $43, somewhere around there. Somewhere around there. I'm waiting for SCHD stands, or well, once we get closer, we'll have SCHD stands estimate, which it should be a very close estimate. And I'm gonna add it in here just so we can see how much in dividends we're gonna get once we get closer and closer. But let me know there in the chat how many SCHD shares you have so I can update it right here. And we're going to also take a look at futures and see what else, and leave me your opinions about futures. Are there any stocks, right? I'm always talking about Meta, Netflix, Google, Amazon, because I really like those companies and I want to continue to invest in them, especially Amazon. But let me know there in the chat, is there any other companies that we should be looking at? I really would like to know. But yeah, it's right there already at 167. Let me see. Finanzas con Estilo is at 184. Let's go, man. 184. Let's go. So that's another $47. The goal is 300 shares by the end of the year. So 61.3% of the way there. Let me see. Red SCHD update, 620 shares from Red. Let's go, man. Come on, I need to get up there. I need to get up there, Red, and join you right up there. Let me just put you right up here real quick. Let me move you up a little bit so I'll have you closer. 620 shares. Let's go. And the goal is 1,000, so 62% of the way there. Let me see. Oops, I bought more SCHD. That's definitely not an oops. That's a let's go, Anders. SCHD, man. You're gonna be enjoying those dividends while in Cambodia, man. Let's go. And in a couple of years from now, that dividend is gonna be even higher. Wait till I show you also. I don't know if you saw the earlier video. I do have a couple of comments that I gotta reply to still. But I don't know if you saw earlier's video. My yield on cost looking really good. My yield on cost looking really nice. All right, so 1093, man, that's $284. Man, what would that buy you over there in Cambodia? And there's 200 something dollars in a quarter. Let me know that in the chat. We're gonna read it later. JL at 329 shares. Wow, JL. Hold on, let me see. Where are you? No, you are here. Yep, right up here. Right over here. So 329 shares. Let's go. That's $85 from SCHD dividend. Then East Boogie SCHD at 1077. Let me see. East Boogie. Where are you? Boogie. Are you? Can't even find you. I know you're here. I know you're here. Oh, right here. East Boogie. 1077. Let's go. That's $280. 109 from Lawrence. You're right here, right under Tom. 109. Just remember that Tom has 7,000 because Tom is retired already. So, you know, he's enjoying the dividends. 109. That's $28. Man, and M, let me see, M, 862 for me. Let's go. Another 20, man. Let's go. 224 shares. Wow. All right, let me go back up. Let me go back up and see why I just got a trial run for 37 shares. See how it works until end of 2027. Not enough to kill me in tax-wise if I decide to pull out. Okay, nice strategy. Why I just got a trial run of 37 shares. See how it works until end of 2027. Okay. All right, let me see. Casey, my bad. You didn't start early. You started at your normal time. Yeah. For Sundays, I started at a normal time. Yeah. If I do a live stream tomorrow, I'm still unsure, because I do need to make the income video for the month of March and Q1. I do have to make that video. I need some time. Tesla bots make money insignificant in the next 10 years. Yeah, I like Tesla. He had a nice pullback too. X. He had a nice pullback. I should have, you know. I like Tesla. And there's QQQI can work for people who need income. If you're considering using the dividends, I suggest to start taking half the money and invest the other half. Nice. My goal is by 2032 to live 100% of Social Security and dividends. Nice. Let's go. Dow, Biden, Pragmata, and Freedom. All right. I need a minimum of $1,500 a month for Cambodia. Oh, nice. But we'll prefer closer to 3K. Nice. Well, I'm guessing, right? Because, yeah, you're already doing your research and stuff. So I'm guessing you're calculating depending on the lifestyle you want. On the lifestyle you want over there. So I'm sure you calculated whatever expenses, you know, rent. Are you going to rent over there? The food. What else? Yeah, many of those things, you know, bills, all that stuff. All right. Okay, see, as long as I'm working abroad, the standard deduction will cover my stock income for a long time. Nice. Will be a long while before I hit $15,000 a year in passive income. Only at $3,500 a year right now. Nice, man. That's a nice goal, though. 15,000. So I'm sure over there in Korea, that would be a nice amount. Might even cover for U.S. residents. I don't remember. Sam, 862 shares. May need to change my 2026 goal. Let me see, Sam. So you were at 851 before. So then now you are at 862. You are, so what do you want to do? You want to adjust it up? Where do you want to adjust it up? You are 95.7% of the way there to 900, which was your goal. What will be your new goal? 950, 1,000? Let me know there in the chat. But as of right now, this is $224 in June. That's another 7 shares, roughly, if you have the drip on. So remember, if you have the drip on, this will be like another 7 in June, maybe between 7 and 8 again in September. And then in December, it's usually higher, the dividend, and you're going to be buying. So let's say you get like another 9 shares somewhere around there in December. That's about 20, what is that, like 23 shares? Somewhere around there. So yeah, 23, 24 shares. In addition, with just the dividend. With just the dividend. You know, so that's good. That will bring you up from 862, another 24. That will be 72, 82. 886 shares right there, just in dividends, like if you drip the dividends. So let me know that in the chat if you're gonna drip. I've been adding to my SCHD, but not a lot. Hey, every little bit counts, Thrill. Every little bit counts. I built up my position with just $20 a week, $25 a week, you know, $15 a week. That's what I was doing before. So, you know, KC, foreign earned income, will not cover dividend income from U.S. companies, I think. I've been told otherwise and haven't heard from IRS in that regard. All right, let me see. Well, heck, then I should get $1 a month job in Cambodia. $1 a month. Wow. I didn't realize VYM holds 600 stocks. Yeah, it is one that holds a lot. I thought it was in the 500. But yeah, VYM does hold a lot of stocks. And honestly, you know, I used to invest in VYM before, Thrill. I don't know if you were here in the channel then. But I just moved on because the dividend growth wasn't there. The dividend growth that I want, you know, that I want for my ETFs, it just wasn't there. It performs a little bit better in share price appreciation than SCHD for sure. Well, from the last time I did the comparison, I don't remember when, but I did a comparison. And then, but the dividend growth, it was definitely not there, you know, compared to SCHD, it's just not. So I'm like, you know what, let me just concentrate myself. I've seen some investors that have done better with some concentration in certain positions. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. So yeah. Let me see. JL, is anyone buying Main while it's down a bit? Yes. Yes, there's a couple of people adding to Main. I added a little bit a couple times and I turned on the drip. Because I do want to grow my position a lot more. My position is just too small. It's just too small. And I need to add more and more. I don't want to move on. You know, some of the positions that I have right now at the bottom, I'm like, man, should I hold them? Should I sell them and just put that money to work elsewhere? You know, concentrate a little bit more in my positions. But yeah, I like Main Street Capital right now. Hold on, let me look it up right here. Main Street Capital. Let me see right here. So Main Street Capital, it is right now. This is a financial company. Price target is still at $61. $61. So it's an upside of 12%. I really like it. Dividend yield right now is at 7.88%. And I do believe that they're calculating also the special dividend right here. So 7.88%. I don't calculate the special dividend in my portfolio, in my spreadsheet, but maybe I should. PE ratios at 9.9 and forward PE at a 13. But you can see in the last month is flat. Last couple of days is up 3.2%. year to date is down almost 10%. So this is, I started buying now that it's down. Now with this nice pullback, I started buying once again. In the last 6 months, it's down 4%. In the last year, it's up 3.92%. So, yep, I just turned on the drip on this one. If we take a look, let me see the ratios real quick. Let's take a look at the price to book, right? This is a financial company. And you can see that the price to book is also going down. So it's getting a little bit cheaper. This company does trade at a premium. If you see in the last 5 years, the price to book ratio, the lowest it was in 2022 when I started buying, pretty much at a 1.2, 1.3. And then it just started going up and up in share price. So then it got pricier. But if you see, it was only for like a year and change that it was like at a 1.2, 1.3, or a couple months actually. And then other than that, it has just been a 1.6 to 1.9. So the 5-year average is probably around, around where it's at right now on the price to book. And this is a financial company, so it's important to look at that ratio. That's one of the ratios. So this is why I'm investing in it right now with the pullback, with the slow growth in revenue and other financials. That's why I'm starting to invest in it right now. Especially, I want to hold the long term. I would love to hold the Main Street Capital into retirement. I'm hoping it stays as strong as it is and I can continue to drip. But I really like it a lot. Then if you see payout ratios at 77.5%, so it's still covered. Growth 5 years, dividend growth 2.88%, and they've been paying that special dividend for the past 18 quarters, somewhere around there. I looked it up before. But man, Main Street Capital, that's just, business still strong. I know interest rates have been going down, which it doesn't benefit Main Street Capital, but they don't always stay down. They don't always stay down. At some point, they go up once again. So that's when Main Street Capital will benefit once again later on. But yeah, yes, I've been adding to Main. So Boogie also adding to Main. Thinking about adding more Main this week from Sam also. Wow, everybody adding to Main. Nice. I will be doing the same from JL. Nice. Adding some Main. I can see why you like SCHD. You want the income, but I have learned that tax drag is a real thing. Okay. Yeah, you mean like because I have it in my taxable right now. I'm paying taxes on the dividends right now. Yeah, I right. Is that what you mean? I do believe that's what you mean. But right now, I don't mind. Right now I don't mind. I'm okay with paying the taxes right now in it, and I do have to do something to get some tax benefits or something like that. Like to try to lower my taxes. Tax breaks or something. I don't know. There's another term. Yeah, I'll think about it. But yeah, but I really like SCHD Thrill, and I do also have it in my Roth. Spoiler alert, man! I do have it in my Roth, and it's yeah. I just don't want to say anything. I want to keep the Roth. That's separate. My SCHG there though. Man, I like that I bought SCHG on the downside right here on the pullback. If I open up, I'm gonna open up the year to date. I started buying like right here, somewhere here in February. $30, then at 29, and then I bought at 28 also some more. My cost per share is still lower than the share price that it was at, but man, I bought this right here. I bought this dip, and it's already over $32 a share once again. So this was one of my favorite buys that I did. The only thing, the downside is that I used the money that I was gonna use for BGT in my Roth. That was my only downside though, and VGT has been performing well since the pullback. If you see right here, let me take a look at VGT real quick. In the year to date, you can see that VGT, I think, is actually performing a little bit better. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it might be. But you can see that it was like just under $700 a share VGT. So if you guys bought any VGT right here, nice. That was a good move. Not financial advice. Not financial advice though. But nice move right there. Look at it right now at $805. This is one of my favorite ETFs. And if you see, it has Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft, Broadcom, Micron Technology, Advanced Micro Devices, Palantir, Cisco, so on, so on. So many of these nice, strong companies right there. And some of them are growing too. JL, I should buy more Main as my average cost is 61.22. I'm down 8.4%. Nice. Right now might be a good time, KC. Yes, before it goes back up again, which it will. If I spend my entire check on Main, 19 shares worth, it will pay $18 a month, up from $13 a month. Nice. Nice. That's a nice, that's a pretty nice boost or increase, you know. That's a nice increase right there. All right, let me take a look at the futures right now. Let me take a look at Bitcoin also. I want to take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is back under $73,000. Yeah, with the market being red, it doesn't benefit Bitcoin. But you know, a nice pullback wouldn't be bad if I wanted to spend some money on Bitcoin. But it even reached like 77,000. So yeah, 77,000. Now it's back under $73,000. So Bitcoin. Let me see crude oil. At least crude oil, it is down 9.41%. It's not. Oh, it's not on yet. For the Sunday futures yet. Let me see. Let me see something real quick. Commodities real quick. Yeah, crude oil is still not there yet. Let me see a gold. Gold is down $4,700 right now. So it's down a little bit more. Let me see. Still up 9.6% in the year to date though. Last month is up 4%. Last year still up 44.8%. I think I would have taken gains a long time ago on gold if I held some gold. But yeah, crude oil was at $82. Wow, nice pullback. That's good. I don't want to pay too much in gas. I've been paying too much already. You get taxed while you work and you get taxed on stocks, but I look at dividend income like my second job. Yeah, that's a nice mentality, JL. I like that mentality, honestly. I really, really like that mentality, you know, that the dividend income is like a second job, you know. I love that mentality. Let me go back to the U.S. markets. Let me see. Yeah, I know it's going down once again. Yeah, 0.74%. The S&P. So it's not 8 o'clock yet. We still got 20 minutes, so we can take a look at some stocks and see where they're gonna be at the opening of Monday. Let me see, 0.6% in Nasdaq. I want a nice pullback on Google and Amazon. If I could buy some more. I keep hearing Bitcoin is bearish and may dump in the next few months. Yeah, but if you're thinking long term in Bitcoin, which I am thinking, I'm still holding. I'm not nervous. I'm not panic selling my position. If anything, if I don't find anything in the upcoming weeks to buy, like if I don't get an opportunity on Netflix, like a better opportunity on Netflix, and an opportunity, because I do want Amazon and Google, but I want them lower in share price. I'm gonna wait until earnings, because earnings is later this month, which at the end of the month there's like a crazy earnings week. Hold on, let me open it up real quick. Let me see, where's the earnings? See, I think it's gonna be this week. We have some nice earnings though this week. You got Tesla right here. You got Tesla, you got Equifax. 3M, UNH, so that's United Health Group. Let me see, GEV's right here, Moody's also. Wow, there's a lot of nice earnings this week. American Express, let's go. Which one of you guys holds American Express? This one is beast, man. Great company right there. Honeywell, let me see, LMT, Lockheed Martin, Procter & Gamble on Friday. Want to take a look at that earnings. You got Tesla on Wednesday after closing. So I wouldn't mind to pick up some Tesla, but like a much lower share price though. Intel. Yeah, this is a nice earnings. But if we take a look this week right here, you can see. So this week is gonna be a solid week, man, of earnings. I think I might live stream every day that week. I think I'm gonna live stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, like I did. No, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, like I did last week. I think I'm gonna do that this week because I really want to take a look at Amazon on Wednesday after hours. Amazon, Google, Microsoft, Meta. But you guys know that I want to see Amazon, Google, and Meta. And then you also have Vici Properties right here. Right here on Vici Properties on Wednesday the 29th. I got like all my companies announcing earnings this next week. Not this week coming up, the following one. You also have Visa. Look at this on Tuesday. You have Visa After Hours, Waste Management, Starbucks, Robinhood, UPS, Coca-Cola on Tuesday morning. Let's see. I want to take a look at those earnings calls on these ones. MasterCard on Thursday. Wow. Hershey, Chevron, ExxonMobil, a lot of these companies, you know, popular ones out there. Apple also on Thursday after hours. Reddit, Rivian, SanDisk, which is one that has performed in the last year. I think if you would have invested like maybe like $30,000, was it $30,000 a year ago in SanDisk? I saw it on X. You would have had like $1 million right now with how good it has performed. All right. But this is going to be a crazy week. Yes, drip is on for my SHD position, and I'm aiming for 920 shares by the end of the year. Let's go, Sam. I'm going to update it. Very nice, Sam. Yeah, I agree, JL. Does anyone else have yearly goals with their dividends? I don't have one. I should make one. I should honestly make one. Casey, yep. 1K a month ASAP from Anders. Anders wants to make $1,000 a month. Let's go, Anders. KC, I'm trying to get the yearly dividends up to $1,200 every year. Wow, that's a lot. That's life-changing money right there, to be honest. KC, I would like to be up to 2K a month for dividends by the end of the year. Let's go, JL. It's a whole lot of dividends. Man. But yeah, this is the earnings week that I'm looking forward to right now. Looking forward to Google, looking forward to Amazon. Man, let's go. I can't wait. Just FYI for everyone, North Asia economy, China, Korea, Japan is very different from Southeast Asia. Okay, got it. I guess if I put my SGOF into QQQI, I will be at retirement. Probably. I'm sure you have a nice amount. I'm in no hurry to buy. I'll wait for $40 to $50 FBTC or keep saving for a cybercab. I really hope that I can make 30K plus annually with the cab, then buy a second one. Oh, nice. I like that, X. Let's go. Let us know. Keep us updated right here in the chat, man. If you invest in that and you start making some of that, good revenue right there and buy more cybercabs, one after the other, that's cool, man. That's really cool. Wow, you're doing very well. Yeah, JL is doing well. Very, very well. All right, let me see. We still got a couple more minutes, 15 minutes before we can take a look at some of the companies in the after hours. So, one set of news. I don't know how many of you guys. Well, actually, before I tell you this news, don't forget, guys, to hit the like button. Very, very important. There's 20 of you guys in the chat, so don't forget to hit the like button. But Fidelity announced that they're gonna be charging $100 per buy on a list of ETFs. And let me know there in the chat if you guys want me to add the link in my X account or in YouTube, because I can grab it. I got the link from SCHD Stan on X, so I can definitely add it in there. But Fidelity just announced that they're going to be charging a $100 fee, by buying or selling any of these ETFs. You can see right here, the service fee of up to $100 is applicable to purchases of these ETFs. Yeah, so the purchases of these ETFs. The complete list of ETFs currently subject to this service can be found below. This list is subject to change without notice. So this is gonna start happening. Let me see. The following ETFs have been ETF surcharge eligible since November 3rd, 2025. But this is gonna start happening, which is all of these ETFs right here. You have ETFs from, I don't know what these ones are, but you got ticker symbols like KEAT, FFLS. Then you have some Twin Oak Active Opportunities, Plan Rock, LifeX, LifeX 2060 Longevity Income. I think most of these are like covered call ETFs. You can see ticker symbols NRSH, LIBD. I don't know if you guys have any of those. LIFT, AZTD. You have also ticker symbols like LFAI. Let me see what else. I think there's going to be some other ones that you guys might recognize. Applied Finance, IVS International Large ETF. So you have like IVSS, IVSX, IVSI, ACBVF, ARB, EVNT. You also have BUSA, BSMC. I think I even saw like a Ozempic ETF, something like that. But you can see ticker symbol EEE, SSS, XXX, IVES. So some of these are like Guinness, Atkinson, Asia Pacific, ADIV. I don't know if you guys know any of these ETFs, but I did take a look at a couple of them, and they had like very high expense ratios, some of them. And you also have DEFI, HECA, GLDB. Let me see, FDLS. Yeah, none of the ones that we have mentioned here, I think, are in here. The Curve, KURV. I don't know if you guys know that. So yeah, DVDN, KDRN. You have KYLD. Do you guys know that one? KSLV, KQQQ. Then you have AMZP, GOOP, AAPY. You got some Curve Yield Premium Strategy ETFs. You also have Miller, MVPA, Point Bridge, also MAGA, MAGA, Monopoly ETF, MPLY. Then you also have Roundhill. You got a couple Roundhill ETFs. I don't know if any of you guys invest in these ones, but you have AMDW, AAPW, IPO, IPOS, AMZW. Then you have Broadcom, AVGW also. METV, YBTC also is in here. And let me see more round hill ones right here. METW, which is Meta, MSFW, HOOW, like a bunch of these round hill ETFs. Then you got more right here. Like there's a whole bunch though. If you're watching the replay, just pause it and you guys can take a look at each one, each sheet. Let's see. And I think no, there's a couple more sheets actually. You also have Web's volatility ETFs. I don't know what these are. And then you also have, this is the last of it though. Yeah, right here. Web's volatility ETFs, DVXKK and things like that. I don't know. So yeah, so those are a lot of the ETFs that they're gonna be charging $100. I didn't see anything that I will be investing in or that I even recognize. So I don't know. KC, thanks. I can still remember when I started and I was aiming for $10 a month. Yeah, time flies for sure. I love seeing the growth though in the spreadsheets, but see them robots take over and none has money to go anywhere. That's great from Sam. Korean, my goal is to bring down dividend income. LOL, I just sold Verizon a 6% dividend. Wow. X universal high income. I heard about this with Fidelity. That is crazy. X scaring you with tax talk? Nah, I'm a delivery boy. My taxes are 10 to 12%. Those stickers though. Yeah. I didn't see any tickers. I didn't see anything that you guys invest in unless I missed it, and I did not see anything that I recognize. You transitioning to taking gains, selling shares at retirement? That's a good question. I haven't heard of any of those. Yeah. Honestly, they look sus. Yeah, I agree with you on that one. Just trying to get to $100 a month in dividends from Sam. Let's go. We're on the way there. I'm trying to join you there in that one to $100 a month. I'm gonna show you my portfolio income though in a few. I don't think I have heard of any of these ETFs. Oh, I misread that, KC. I don't think I have heard of any of the issuers. Yeah. Oh no, not Prey. Prey Christian Stock Fund. I think Prey wants Chick-fil-A to go public. Snort. Let me see. The only ones I have heard of are definitely sus. SCHD, SPYM, QQQM, not on the list. I'm safe. Yeah, no, none of those. I didn't see any of those. No DGRO, no VGT, like nothing from Vanguard, nothing like that. It's mostly like what M says, like the sus ETFs. All the ones that charge like crazy expense ratio. They probably have even like the NAV erosion is probably bad too. Looks like Fidelity is trying to protect the consumers. Very good point right there. Very good point, M. And I'm with you on that one. I do believe that that's what they're trying to do. And that's smart. That's smart. To me, that's smart. Protect the consumers, continue to have people staying in Fidelity, where they trust it. And, and they don't invest on something that is just gonna pretty much like take their money, which is good. I would say a lot of people will be transferring their portfolio out of Fidelity. You think so? I don't know. VTI plus VXUS. Let's go, X. Some total stock market and the international stock market. Need to get rid of about 75% of all the ETFs. Yeah, they have made too many. ETFs. And it's just, if you see that a lot of the ETFs that they're making is just charging crazy expense ratios. And they're just piggybacking off of some of the good ETFs that have performed well, or that give some very good income. Like QQQI has been performing well. GPIQ also, JEBQ, you know, some of those. So some of these new ETFs that they're bringing in, just trying to piggyback off of those and try to get you know, try to get clients and consumers to pay them high fees. I do not see many leaving Fidelity over this. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah. There are too many ETFs. Yes, they are. That's why I stay solid. I stay SCHG, SCHD, um, FXAAX, which is my S&P 500 fund, and that's it. And I want to add VGT. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I have. But yeah, that's all. That's all I want to have. I don't want to have anything else. I want to have some nice, solid ETFs in my portfolio. Fidelity expenses per 10K profit, very small, and you get what you pay for. Nice. Yes, James. All right, let me show you guys my portfolio real quick. 28 of you guys there, only 18 likes, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button. Just give me the thumbs up. That's all I ask for. No super chat, no nothing like that. Just thumbs up, you know. That's all I ask for. All right, let me just show you real quick my portfolio. Let me just see real quick. Okay. Yeah, because I'm caught up to in the chat. So let me know there in the chat. I think we still got like 5 minutes before we can take a look at a couple stocks in the overnight hours to see where Meta. I want to take a look at Meta, Google, Amazon, and you'll let me know what else you guys want to take a look at. But my portfolio, 39,000, man, just crossed it. I'm very pumped. I wanted to add music, but I didn't get a chance to do it. I gotta learn how to do it on on this streaming program. But man, I am very excited. I don't know how many of you guys have been in here since the beginning, but I started this portfolio with 7,000. Well, the very beginning is $200, but here in the in YouTube, I started sharing my portfolio when I was at $7,000. That's how much it was. And now I'm at $39,000. Man, I'm very excited about this. You know, almost $6,000 in unrealized gains, 18% unrealized gains in the portfolio. So man, I've come a long way and I'm almost at 40K. I can't wait to hit 40K. Man, and let me know there in the chat if your portfolio is also at all-time highs, man, because I'm pretty pumped. And SCHD, I'm at 407.5 shares. 407. Woo! 15% in unrealized gains in that one. Meta, I'm already in the positive 8%. I put $2,800 in Meta, my largest single position. My largest single position. $2,800, and I got $3,000 now in total value. Let me see. Alphabet, 106.8% unrealized gains in Google. I want to add more Google. I don't own enough Google. I only got $1,300 invested. My position is at $2,800. Man, imagine if I had a much larger portfolio. Jeez, man. Jeez. Let me see. Have you shared your dividend income? I did on the earlier video, but I'm gonna show it to you guys in a little bit. Let me go through these positions right here, but I'm gonna show it to you in the dividend portfolio. James, $63 per 10K. I'll take that any day. Yes. Let me see. Seems like it was not long ago you crossed 30K. Yeah, man. It's just, man, you know, staying consistent, I think, just helps out a lot. Will soon be 40K. Yes, I can't. Oof, man. Can't wait to hit 40K. I can't wait to hit 40K. Savage. Let's go. Thanks, X, man. You're always supporting. Tomorrow will be bad market. Will bleed. Nice buy OP tomorrow. Yeah. Let's see. I'm enjoying it right now. I'm pumped right now. But you guys know that I don't only look forward to these green days. I also look forward to the red days because I want to buy. I want to buy some more of my favorite stocks, you know. And right now I'm building up my position in cash. I only have $342 in the growth portfolio. That's where I want to build up my cash. I got $29 in my dividend portfolio. So that one is going to go into Visa. Ticker symbol V, which I'm at 6.4 shares and I'm up 8.1%. My cost per share is $293. I've been bringing it up, the cost per share. So, but as of right now, I'll just buy for the weekly challenge. I have to, it's a must. It won the weekly challenge. Amazon, I'm up already 25% in my position. I got $2,100 invested in Amazon, man. And I really wanted it under $200 so I could buy even more. I didn't take the opportunity in the low 200s. So now I'm kind of like paying for it because it's up to 250. I am up 25%, which I'm happy, but I want to add more shares. But right now, right now what I'm liking about seeing the portfolio like this is that I can enjoy it and then I can save some cash for the next dip. Like if we get another nice dip in any of these stocks, then I'll go ahead and buy some more. Last week helped a lot. Yes, it did. Yes, very nice returns in the last week. I'm gonna dip back to 37.8 and then Friday next week 40K. I'm gonna clip that, James. I'm gonna clip that. You know what? I'll take a quick screenshot. Let me take a quick screenshot. Let me see if that happens. Let me see if that happened, James. I'm gonna clip it. I'm gonna take a screenshot so I can post it in the next video, for sure. All right, cool. Hold on, let me bring down the volume on my speakers. But yeah, man, let's see. I wouldn't mind buying some more in the growth portfolio though. That's where I want to buy. Johnson & Johnson, I'm up 50.8% in my Johnson & Johnson position. Who would have thought, Who would have thought Johnson & Johnson performing this well in share price appreciation, a defensive, boring company? Let me see. Realty Income, 35.8 shares, up 17%. I'm just going to drip my my monthly dividends. That's all I'm going to be doing there. VICI Properties, Lawrence, I'm already at 67.5. I want to get to 100 shares of VICI Properties. That's why I'm going to turn on the drip, So I'll probably do a live stream tomorrow because Tim is not here. Probably busy today with the family. So I'll probably do a live stream tomorrow so I can tell Tim. I'll turn it on tomorrow when Tim is here. But yeah, down 1.44% in my position. I really like it under 29. Right now it's at 29.01. And my cost per share is at 29.43. So another one. Let me see. Let's go, guys. What's going on, Eduardo? Let's go, man. Let me know there in the chat. What have you been buying? Your portfolio's at all-time highs. Let me know in the chat. Tom, yay, you're killing it. Congrats. Thank you, Tom. The support. You know what's one thing? And I gotta be honest with you guys. You guys keep me very motivated. Showing up every week in the comments, in the likes, in the live streams. You guys keep me very motivated to stay disciplined and to continue doing this every week. I've just been doing it for like 2 years already. I've been sharing my portfolio here on YouTube. And every week you guys have commented. JL for the longest. Tom, you have been there for a while too. Casey, so many of you guys, man, have been in there. Legendary, also another one. So yeah, you guys really keep me motivated and kind of keep me like on my toes, because if I don't continue, then the channel is gonna go down, right? Because then I'm not gonna be posting and stuff. But you guys really keep me motivated doing this. Let me see. VG up about 5% on open. Nice. Almost everything else in my portfolio looks red. Are they opportunities though? M? We just blew a hole in an Iranian cargo ship and took it like pirates. U.S. Navy searching it now. Oh, wow. Wow, that's the latest news. Thank you, James, for sharing it. Man, my credit score dropped 35 points after paying off all my debt. Yeah, that's the downside to having good credit, right? You you gotta have some balances in your credit cards, you know, and stuff. That's why I use them for my daily things, Anders. I don't know if that will help. Um, but that's why I use them for my daily purchases, you know. So it kind of like the whole month it has like some type of balance. Man, I am expecting a huge open dip in red day tomorrow. Wow, man. You know what, James? I wouldn't mind having, you know, Netflix right now. I'm up 17.2% still. But the pullback was nice. I liked it. PE ratio, I also updated my list actually right here. If you see, the PE ratios at 31 and forward PE at a 30.2. So one thing that did help the earnings per share though this time, which is where I want to be a little bit careful now that I thought about it after I made the video earlier. I thought about it a little bit more because the 2 point something billion dollars that they got from Paramount did help the earnings per share. So I do want to buy under a 30 PE ratio. So I got to see where that is going to be at. I was thinking like $92, $93, but in like I would say between like $89 and $93 I want to start buying once again. But I might wait a little bit longer. Hopefully Netflix does have a little bit more of a nice pullback in the near term, right? So I can add a little bit more. But yeah, but that's for Netflix right there. I bet I'm down 19.6%. I'm just waiting. I'm holding. I think next year I'm gonna be in the green in this one. You know, I have a feeling. I have a feeling. Not financial advice, guys. Not financial advice. But I think I'm gonna be in the green next year though. But for now, me holding in the red, I'm good. I don't panic. You know, that's one thing that I got used to so much is like the panic selling. When people, you know, a lot of people, this happens to a lot of people where they see some red and they panic sell right away, you know, just because. Same thing with Pfizer. You know, Pfizer, I could have panic sell like a couple times. I would have lost over 100 something bucks in my Pfizer position, but as of right now, I'm still holding. Last three earnings, they were okay. You know, they raised revenue, so let's see where it goes. Maybe I'll get my money back on Pfizer. Maybe I'll hold the long term, or like what I'm thinking, I might be selling it and putting it into one of my current positions, to be honest. But yeah, let me see something. You doing this keep us motivated. Thank you. Oh man, thank you, JL. Thank you. I really appreciate the compliment. But I guess the feeling is mutual, JL, you know, because really I'm very motivated by doing this, you know, by sharing it on YouTube, sharing it on X now. You know, I've been very active on X. I'm trying to stay as active as possible on X. As of lately and reply to comments and all that and post some things. I do have to post a little bit more though. I want to post a little bit more. I'm just really, you know, I'm still in the working on process with X. But yeah. Nice. We took it like the U.S. Navy enforcing a blockade. Wow. Wow, I gotta take a look at that. Do you guys want me to make a video and share my portfolio and Google Sheet formulas? I wouldn't mind seeing it. Why not? Yeah. Let's get it, Casey. Let's get it and we'll watch it. We'll watch it. I'll watch it for sure. And you got my X, you know, you can definitely DM me on X, you know, like you have been doing. So, you know, and I'll watch it. I'll watch it. And I share it right here in a live stream. Maybe not the best blockade. Whoa, wow. One not opens corn site passwords. Always interesting to see how people do it. Thought we share everything here. Yep. That's a different Excel sheet. All right. Let me see. Oh, what's going on, Danny? Dímelo. Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. What is tomorrow looking like? So tomorrow is looking red. Looking red. And James was just sharing some news that there was a we just blew a hole in an Iranian cargo ship. So yeah, I don't know. Might be even more red. Oh man, it might be even more red. But if we take a look right here, hold on, let me refresh it. Yeah, the S&P is down 0.74%, so it's looking red. Yeah, a little bit more red. Nasdaq also 0.61%. Dow is 0.93% and is 810 already. So we can start taking a look at some stocks. Let me see. Oh, we should do Jay interviews people. Interview people? I would just interview you guys. I don't know. I'll bring you guys on the live stream. But I have to learn though. I have to learn. I don't know how to do that yet. But I wouldn't mind having like each one of you guys come up in the live stream on a Sunday, you know, and then we do like a join, you know, maybe something like that. I don't know, on a Sunday or another day, but that would be pretty cool actually. You're giving me some good ideas, Anders. Red equals good. Yes, Danny. Yes. For long-term investors, if you're new to the channel and you're just learning about investing, of course, none of this is financial advice, but for long-term investors, when it's red, it's usually good. You know, it's usually good because then we get some nice buying opportunities. Like for example, what I did with Meta, you know, and I'm already up now 8%. Danny also was buying Meta, so Danny's up, you know. Also in a couple other ones, Tom is up already in SCHG. We were buying SCHG. What else have we been buying together? I forgot what else, but I can't come up off the top of my head. Let me see. Pull up Bitcoin. Yeah, let me take a look. So we took a look at Bitcoin, and it is at 74,000 is right now. James, I know it reached 77, right? I think it reached like 77K in the past. Yeah, 78,000 it reached actually a couple days ago. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I wanna have so much more money, man. I will grow my debt positions that I have right now. I will grow them a lot more. Melissa, what's going on, Melissa? Red means I will be working on my 2026 share size goals. Let's go. So, for long-term investors, pretty much, we like red because we see it as opportunities, you know, in the market, and especially holding long term. I think, you know, Meta is going to be a company that in 5 years from now, we're going to be looking at the share price where it was at in the $530. I think it was down on the dip, and we're going to say, wow, we should have bought a lot more. Hopefully, if the business continue to stay strong, right? And not financial advice, guys. James, majority of big boys down 1 to 2.5% returns. Oh, wow. I agree, Anders. Do you pay monthly for this show service? I use StreamYard free service. I can make it live just for you guys or just make a recording. No, I use OBS, so it's free. I don't pay for this. Great idea, man. Oh, okay, good, cool. Crypto falling hard from James. Yeah, it is falling, so it might give another opportunity soon. If I don't see like a nice pullback on Google, Amazon, and Netflix, I might just buy a little bit more Bitcoin, you know, sometime this year. Hood, coins, SoFi, etc. Yeah, let me take a look at Hood. And I've been looking at SoFi to adding SoFi. I might be adding SoFi into my portfolio. But wow, Robinhood is down 3.75% to $87. Still down 30% in the last 6 months. Year to date hasn't been a good year for Robinhood also, down 19%. I don't think I have taken a look at the financials of this one. I should take a look at it later. Let me put it up right here. I've taken a look at SoFi, but I haven't taken a look at Robinhood though. So let me leave it right there. Let me see. What else was it? SoFi. Let me take a look at SoFi real quick. SoFi is down almost 2%. It's still at $19 though a share. if I start a SoFi position, I'm gonna do what Ryan Williams mentioned the last time on the last stream, which is I'm probably gonna buy like which is a strategy that somebody else uses, and it's just buying a little bit of the stock just to keep an eye on it, and then it will also force you to just do your research on the company, and then if you don't like it in for whatever reason, right? You just have a little bit of money, like I could start with like one share of SoFi, which is a $19, and then I'll go from there, and if I don't like it, let's say I do my research and I don't like it, and I'm down, 50 cents, I don't lose much, so that is a pretty good strategy. Actually, I kind of like that strategy. So yeah, let me see. USD getting stronger. I don't think StreamYard free service allows for screen in screen. You won't see my ugly mug. I'll just make a recording. No worries. It's true what Buffett said. This dip is nothing. Yeah, I think so. That dip, I was expecting a little bit more pullback, bringer of dividends. Now that you bring that, honestly, I really was, and I kind of wanted it. I kind of wanted a little bit more of a pullback because I wanted more Amazon and more Google. But I really wanted like the top position that I want to add more right now is Google. Like that one, I will put all $300 into Google right away. But I'm waiting for the share price to go down some more. I think it can. I think it can go down some more. But that's the stock that I really want to add some more is Google, right there. Which I'm gonna take a look. Free OBS does. Yes, OBS does. I need BTC to do its thing, man. I think it's gonna take time, Danny. I'm gonna be honest. I think this year is probably gonna be sideways, pretty much. Just gonna stay around where it's at right now. I think next year is gonna be a good year for Bitcoin. I have a feeling, not financial advice though. Not financial advice. I have to give OBS a try then. Yes. And pull up some YouTube videos, so you can learn how to use it. That's how I have been learning how to use it and do all this stuff. I'm gonna be adding music pretty soon. And also I want to add a trailer to the so because I've seen like one or two people were waiting for like an hour before, I think I checked, or 2 hours before. So at least you guys can watch something. I gotta make something up. I gotta learn that. All right, let me see. James, everything going wild swings. Yes. Jay, your SoFi buys tomorrow, man. It will be red, so good day to buy. LOL. I might buy one share, Danny. I like, and I'm not buying the company. Like some of you guys are probably gonna say like, "Oh, well, Jay's is buying just because." No, I've been doing some research. I also read. There's one of the guys on X. I'm gonna show you his profile. He did a nice deep dive on it, and I gotta finish reading it. He put a lot of information on this one. Hold on, let me just up real quick. Let me just look him up right here real quick, and I'm gonna show you. And I've done some research, but he did a nice deep dive though. On here. And it is right here. I follow him. His name is Noah. So spent over $1,000 analyzing SoFi and wrote a 60-page deep dive for my college economics major finals. So has a lot of good information right here on SoFi, and you can see a lot of the numbers and everything. So on their financials, on their technicals, everything, and I really liked it. And this might be a stock that might get bought out in the future by a major bank that you guys have mentioned before, which I never thought about. But it is calling my attention a lot, though. It's calling my attention a lot in SoFi. I really like it. And then there are some events also happening pretty soon. So I did. Maybe I should share it, but you could see him on my followers list or my follow list. You know, he's in there. But yeah, let me know if you guys want me to share it, and I'll share. I'll repost his post. All right, let me see. But I might be joining. I might be joining. So which cover call is good for crazy days? That I don't know. That's gonna have to be some of the other guys because I don't know anything about cover calls. Man, Trump is the best president ever for stock market. Green buy open, Eduardo. Man, you know, so man, I got mixed feelings about this, Eduardo. I want you to be right, but I kind of want you to be wrong because I also want to buy some stocks. So, and I want to buy them at a cheaper price. But I also wouldn't mind if it's green and you're right, so I can then just build up my cash position even more because I've been doing like $50, $60 every week. I want to add a little bit more. So yeah. I love this guy. Keeps creating huge dips. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Red days are non-exist thanks to to Trump. That is what I do with new stocks. Just buy a small amount and then watch it for a while before adding more. Nice, JL. Midday rally. At best, if get news. Dímelo, papi. John. Dímelo, John. ¿Qué pasó? Tú puedes poner mensaje en español también. Yo los leo también. You know, you guys can put in Spanish too, and I can read them too, and answer in Spanish. I have no issue with that. Let me see. Iran. I just can't speak any more languages, so just English and Spanish. That's it. Iran pulling out of talks and U.S. Navy taking over a ship is going to drop it down. Okay. All right. Yeah, the uncertainty right now is what is keeping the market like that. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I think a lot of super investors were buying now, though. That's why, because retail investors alone are not gonna move the market the way it did the past couple of days. You know, this nice upside on these stocks. Hold on, let me just show you real quick. Like for example, this right here, you know, SoFi up 19% in the past 5 days. That's significant. But let me just pull up the S&P real quick. So you guys can see in the last, you can see that in the last month it's up 7.55%. I think once we get those 13F filings from super investors, they're gonna be adding a lot of Meta, a lot of Microsoft, a lot of Amazon. I think they're going to be adding some more Amazon. Don't be surprised about Google too, because Google in the 280s, 290s, I think they added in there too. And Nvidia also in the 160, 170s. You might see some there. But yeah, I think they added a lot of those companies. Dividend Data has the best intro. Oh, nice. I gotta check it out. I think I know which channel you're talking about. I agree with you on BTC. I think it's going to yo-yo for the rest of this year. Yeah, I think so. I don't think it's gonna go up all crazy this year. But next year, I think we're gonna see some nice green though. I think that's what I'm gonna see, some nice green in my IBIT position. And guys, don't forget to hit the like button. It's something that I gotta remember to remind you guys, especially anyone that just joined. Just don't forget, please. Not like it has in the last 15. Okay. I remember when they wanted to break up Google, price was cheap. Yeah. That was last year, last year in March and April when they did. And I bought that Google dip. That's why I'm up over 100%. Big tech companies have earnings this month, so share price will probably go up if we come to agreement with this war. I think we might not see these prices in a while from Google, Meta, Nvidia, Microsoft. Yeah, I have a feeling too, man, Danny. We were talking about it earlier. This is going to be the crazy week of earnings, which is the last week of the month. You see Amazon, Microsoft, Meta, and Google announcing the same day on Wednesday after hours, Wednesday the 29th. And Vici Properties too is going to be announcing earnings. Visa on Tuesday, MasterCard on Thursday. So yeah, Coca-Cola, man, that's going to be a busy week. I think that week, guys, we might need to do live stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, just like we did last week. I think we might need to do that and take a look at where the stock market is, man. Verizon also announcing earnings. So yeah, a lot of nice earnings in the last week of the month. Trump has said more than once to buy stocks. Yes, he has. Yes, he has. He's I don't know. Don't quote me on this, but man, I think his close ones, his inner circle have probably made a ton of money, right now. I'm just saying, just my opinion. What's up, Brain Chow? How are you, man? Nice to see you in the chat. Bro, you really want to talk about the left and fraud. Don't make me mention a 23-year-old journalist. What you guys think will happen this week? Market up or down? Oh man, that's a very good question. I want to say I think it's going to be up this week. But I want it to be down. I don't know if it makes sense. It's just I want to buy. I want to make a couple more purchases though. KC, you have a channel? Oh, that's a good question. James, dip that end week higher. Nice. Okay, the dip and then it's gonna end the week higher. Yeah, that's a good point. Yes, but it's all about baseball cards, which I've stopped buying. I see, KC. I bet I burned 2 million in cards as a kid. I used to put them in my bikes, folks. My dad still talks about it 40 years later. How many rookie cards I ruined. Wow. You probably had like some very good ones too. When did you collect? I never really did. My dad did, and I ruined his collection to make motorcycles. I used to put. Why didn't you use a can, a soda can? I used to use a soda can. I have some Pokemon cards, but no winners. I wish I had that collector mentality. Oh, that's cool. I have to run. Need to make dinner for the family. Bye, Jay and everyone. It's been fun. Have a great week of investing. Thank you, JL, for joining tonight. Really appreciate the support. Really appreciate that you joined in too today. Thank you and have a good day. Good night, I mean. I have a few Pete Rose rookie cards and Ricky Henderson cards. That is it. Zera earnings call may be worth a listen. Smaller company, consistent numbers, turning profitable. I've seen that a lot on there. Zeta Global Holdings is also $17. I just haven't really looked at it. What is this company about? Is down 11.6% in the year to date. It's down 2.4% in the overnight hours. Nice. It's up 56% in the last year, up 99% in the last 5 years. All times when it was IPO was 2021. I will have to take a look at that one. But yeah, let me see what else. Meta. Let me take a look at Meta real quick. Meta, it is down 1.2%. Okay, not bad. Let me see Google. Is down 1.1% to $337. Still not in my buying range, but I need to bend my elbow a little bit with Google if I want to add some more. Let me see Amazon. Amazon is at 248, only down 0.89%, so not much. Let me see American Express with the earnings call coming up. I think this one, once they announce earnings and investors start seeing that, American Express is going to be good long term, I think this one is going to be bought a lot. and it's gonna be in the green. I think, my opinion, though, not financial advice, but my opinion. I think after earnings get announced, I think this one is gonna be on the upside. 31.98% in the last year. This was a nice opportunity right here under $300 a share in American Express. Let me take a look at Visa because I'm gonna be buying 20 something dollars tomorrow. So it's down 1%. Oh, okay, good. I need to buy a little bit more. Zeta, the new lemonade being pushed by sites. Yeah, I just want to know what it is. People think of it like TTD, but their model is very different. I think CAT earnings are going to be important. I would love to add more. Caterpillar, I think it has run up in share price. No, John? John Gamer. Caterpillar is at $784, down 1.2% in the overnight hours. Look at this. That's run up in share price. Investors are buying it because of the data centers. All the investing and all the capex that these major companies are investing. Let me just repeat it again. Investors are investing into Caterpillar because of all the capex investing from these major companies. You know, this Meta, Google, and all of those. And that's going to mean that they're going to be building new data centers, but they're going to need all these machineries. So definitely a good investment to have, in my opinion, especially if you're a Caterpillar holder for like a long time. But look at this. It's up 170% in the last year. Man, it's a solid company right here in Caterpillar. But it has been running up in share price like a lot. I don't know. I have to take a look, but wow, PE ratios are 42. What's the 5-year PE ratio for that one though, John? Let me see. Let me take a look. I wanted to take a look at Robinhood, but let me take a quick look at Caterpillars real quick. A forward PE is at 32. Let me see the last 5 years. PE ratio, yeah, it has run up. Look at this. Before it was like at a 14, yeah, 18, 16 PE ratio. Under 20. Look at it right now. 42 is pretty pricey. Very pricey. 34 forward PE. This one, I guess, I think it needs a nice pullback. I don't know, but yeah, John. Solid company though. Solid company. I like it. I like SoFi. Caterpillar though. I like Caterpillar. Let me see. What else? Let me see. All right. Caterpillar. Then I just bought 100 more now from James. They got these beat down way too much. Yeah, now has been beaten. Yeah, this is software company, right? ServiceNow. I haven't looked at it. Let me see. $96. So it's down only 0.5%. In the year to date, it's down 36.9%. So it's down a lot. This one is a popular one out there. I don't know much about the company yet, though. I know it's in the software sector. But I do see a lot of people investing in this one, though, James. I've seen a lot of people buying it. Omni-channel provider that owns their data, and they really only deal with large organizations right now. Oh, from Zeta. Okay. I gotta take a look at it. Let me take a look at it, M. Let me take a look at it a little bit. Lovecat, I also loaded on Kubti Kubota. Lots of machines will be needed, and CAT can fill them all. God, I agree. Data centers on the moon. Yeah. I do believe it is going to happen. I don't know if it's going to be in my lifetime. It might be in my kid's lifetime, though. Anything AI is going to the moon. Look out, SMH. Yeah. SMH is solid, man. I think one of you guys had mentioned it like a year ago. I should have taken it more seriously. Honestly. 27.7% in the year to date. Look at this. In the last year, 141%. In the last 5 years, 267%. Yeah. Yeah, SMH looking solid. Did you guys mention Netflix? Let me take a look at Netflix. I think we briefly talked about Netflix earlier. So it's at $97.10. So another slight pullback, a 1/4%. I do wanna go down. I do want it to go down some more though. I do want it to go down some more on Netflix. I need it to go down some more. If it goes back down to where it was before, that would be nice. Brainchild. Isn't the co-founder stepping down? Yeah, there is somebody stepping down. I think, and I know it was somebody in an important position, but I like where Netflix is going, Brainchild. I really do. I like that they are now gonna have like even more and more live events. They have like their games also. They have like a game section in Netflix also. Their content is getting better and better. I was taking a look at the movies that they're putting on, and they have more and more new movies and stuff. I just started watching Baki Do. I don't know if any of you guys watch any anime, but I started watching that. I'm on episode 2. But I like Netflix long term. I think Netflix, man, and don't be surprised if they buy in years from now, in a couple years from now, if they do end up buying Warner Brothers. Because I don't know if Paramount is gonna be able to do something with it. But I like Netflix. I like Netflix a lot. Yeah, but won't matter. Still gonna rip. Don't say that. Good evening, all. What's going on, Legendary? How are you, man? Nice to see you there in the chat. Legendary has been with the channel for like a while, for a long while. 18 straight earnings beats. I don't work on commissions, but I like them for the next few years. Yeah, I gotta take a look at the Zeta though. Now with M mentioning it right there in the chat. Zeta Global Holdings. Let me see. Oh, look at the revenue. $394 million. Did I take a look at this one before? I don't remember. Remember. But look at this. 25% growth, revenue growth year over year. 49% in 2024. It's decelerating, but they're still growing the revenue. Let me see. Operating income. Oh, yeah, look at this. It's now in the positive in the past 2 quarters. The operating income. So that's good. That's a good sign right there. Also, net income is also in the positive. Oh, this next earnings is going to be an important one for this company for sure. These next earnings, they are diluting the shareholder. They're issuing shares, though, which is going to kill a little bit the earnings per share slightly in the positive, slightly. Shares outstanding. Let me see the free cash flow. 60 million. Let me see the margins. Gross margin 59%, operating margin only 4%. Profit margin 1.6%. Wow. Just turned profitable. Free cash flow margin 15.4%. But yeah. This is one of those that it will be good to buy, but hold like what is it, like 10 years at least? I think that's what it will be, for this one. Omnichannel data-driven platform. Let me see. Marketing automation software. The company operates zero marketing. Single platform. Consumer relationships. I have to take a look at this one to see how it is. Ooh, let me see. Wow, there's a lot of comments. Once again, I'm going to Mars from X. Yeah, that would be cool though. I would love to go to space. Hopefully we can in my life, in my life, in my life cycle, man. Hopefully I can. Won't get many more chances under 100. Which one was that? I just forgot. Let me see. Branch out. Jay, you buy more with the pullback? Yes. So not yet, Branch out. I am waiting a little bit on Netflix. But I'm planning on buying a little bit more. It's gonna rip to all-time highs from James. Soon as get the para separation payout. Jay, how do you DM in X? Real quick. Let me see if I can show you real quick. But it is. I know where it is in the. Gosh, in the. Oh, okay. So it's right here. Oh, hold on. Let me share the screen. It's right here where it says chat. Like if you're doing it on your computer, and then you see, and then you just open up one right here, and then you can add somebody. Like let me see. Have you, Danny? I think your name is Danny, no? I don't have you? I thought I did. I'm so bad at following. And then yeah, you just do the plus right here. I need to follow you. I'll do it tomorrow or probably later today. But that's all you do. You just do the plus, then you add me in there, and you can, you can go ahead and send me a message right there on X. So yeah, I said I would buy Netflix under $75. It go down to 75.01, I think. And you didn't. Wow, you didn't. Even though it was just a 75.01. James, it will hit 92 and bounce back over 100 and test all-time highs. News. Nice. If Netflix drops below 90, I'm selling one of my positions to buy Netflix. Nice, Thrill. Let me see, 92.93. Yep, music. Netflix at 76 and under from Brainchild. Wow. It's not certain, but it's off to a good start. And little is certain. Nice. John, if Netflix go below 80, I'm selling my house. Come on, John. Selling the house. I don't know. I have a conviction on it. I just don't think I have that strong of a conviction. You know which stock and not financial advice I would do something like that for? I'll probably do it for like Amazon. That business is so diversified. It's just good, man. I really like Amazon long term. I think it will, anything can happen, right? But I really like Amazon a lot. Let me see. The ETF NASA is supposedly going to have nearly 12% exposure on SpaceX. There's a lot of companies, and I gotta look up in let me see something real quick. Let me look that one up. There is. This is the one that you're talking about, right? Let me see. NASA, EMA Space Innovators ETF. NASA is an exchange traded fund. Is this the one? It might not be. Oh no, yeah. This is the one. 0.75% expense ratio, but right now it doesn't have anything. I will just wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna see where the SpaceX IPO goes. Which one of you guys is waiting for the SpaceX IPO? I think I'm a little bit more interested in that one than Anthropic. I don't know if it's because he's Elon Musk or something like that, but that guy, he's smart, very, very smart guy. So he can make things work. But I think I'm looking forward to that SpaceX just because I do believe that's the future. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think, I don't know, Legendary. I think I want to wait for the SpaceX IPO and see where it goes. And then maybe just invest in SpaceX itself. But I'm gonna take a look at it first, though. Not yet, not yet. John laughing. I'm selling the house. I vividly remember sitting on my computer one day when it was around $76, $78. I knew I needed to buy, but didn't. You would have been up already. I'll tell you that, though. Your returns would have been higher than mine. Right now I am at, I gotta show you guys my income. KC, you still here? Let me know there in the chat. I know it's Monday over there, so and you're in class probably. But I need to show my dividend income though. Before I end the live stream. Nah, I still 8:45. Still, we still got time. But I'm up 17.2%. My cost per share is at 82.99. You would have been up what, over 20% right now? Not financial advice though. Danny, thanks, man. I did not know you could do that in X. Yes, you can. You can DM for sure. Casey has been the one that DMs me about the live stream and stuff like that. BKC, nice to see you there in the chat. Music, hate looking. Thinking back to the times my intuition tells me one thing and I ignore it. That is something that happens to us as investors because it has happened to me in different occasions, and one of them, let me show you. And we should take a look at the share price right now where it's at. But one of them is NVIDIA. NVIDIA, and Tim, if Tim was here, he'll be able to say. But NVIDIA, I really was thinking about adding it right here. Was it in March? It was like in the 170s. And then it even went down to like 160 something. And I wanted to add it. I almost sold FXAIX to buy NVIDIA then. And look at it right now. Boom. $200 in share price. I thought it was cheap. I thought it was undervalued. It was like at a 21 forward PE. Man, And yeah, I almost did. And if I would have done it, I would have had some gains already on it. Probably more gains than what the S&P is showing right now since that dip and stuff. So that happened to me with NVIDIA. That happened to me with Visa a long time ago when I didn't add it. I added something else, and then, I ended up adding Visa later on in life. What other one? There has been a couple of them that I have messed up and I didn't add, even though I wanted to add them. But yeah, sometimes I guess what you do is like you do too much research and look too deep in it that you're like, oh my gosh, like, maybe I shouldn't, but I like everything. I like where the business is going. I like the business model, and that's what I did with Netflix. I like their business model. I like how they are investing in more and more content, how they're coming up with new ideas. I think that they're doing good now with the live events too. I think that's gonna bring more customers, and little by little, I think Netflix is gonna be strong. But my time horizon with it is at least 5 years, though. I want to at least hold it for 5 years. So let's see where it goes. I bought Netflix $79.50. Should have bought 75 times. Had orders set for $75 for $74.99. Wow, got greedy. Hot 75.01 and ripped back 79 fast. To be honest, I almost never buy an IPO. I usually wait a quarter or so. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the same, Legendary. I'm gonna do the same, but I would like to invest in SpaceX. In there. There's a couple companies that are invested in SpaceX, though. Companies. Hold on, let me just do this. Companies invested in SpaceX. Let me see if it comes out. If it comes out, then I'll show it to you guys real quick. But if you see right here, if you see Google, Alphabet is invested in SpaceX. They got 5.7 5 to 7% stake worth over 100 billion. Wow. Wow, that's a lot. EcoStar, also another one. Fidelity Investments. Bank of America have some money invested in SpaceX, $250 million. And then this one. But I remember seeing this about Google also owning some SpaceX. That's why I want to buy more Google too. Or one of the reasons why I want to buy more Google. Let me see. Right here, Top Venture Capital Founders Fund. Let me see. Andreessen Horowitz. I don't know. Sequoia Capital. I don't know if you guys know any of these. But yeah, these are some of the companies that are invested in SpaceX, and one of them is Google. Huge pump, then drop. SpaceX is huge money grab. Yeah, I think so too. That's why I'm gonna wait. Hopefully, SpaceX takes #1 in VTI from X. AKC, what's the #1 streaming service in Korea? Oh, good question. Brainchild, good question. SpaceX will hurt many funds. They will be out of force to buy at on low prices. It will be just like Coinbase. Wow. I don't see the negative. The only thing that makes it better is knowing that I will have had some losses based on intuition too. I believe Nvidia is still cheap for what is coming. Yeah, it's still, oh my gosh, it's still at a, hold on. Let me show you my spreadsheet real quick. I'm keeping track of the PEs right here. But look at this, it's still at a 24.3 forward PE ratio. Yeah. But I liked it as 170, Danny. I really liked it a lot. Honestly, it's one that I'm gonna regret not doing it, not making the move. I think I'm gonna clip this and look back and say, wow, I should have bought it. But yeah, it still look pretty cheap, you know. In the Max 7, look at Meta. It's still at a forward 22.8 forward PE. So yeah, some of these companies still looking good. Visa's at a 24 forward PE. Microsoft is still at a under 25 forward PE. You see it right here. So yeah. I don't know. A couple of these companies are still looking good. Still looking good. AMD is better bang in my opinion. Let me look. Let's take a look at AMD in the after hours actually. Advanced Micro Devices 200 is down 1%. Let me see. Year to date is up. Oh wow, 29%, almost 30%. Last year is up 218%. Some of these companies would have been good to buy them a couple of years ago when it was in the $60 price range. We gotta start looking at some of those, right? Some of those that we might see some nice upside in the future. Let's see Nvidia go from 192 to 278 in weeks, not a 4 trillion cap. Wow. I hold Nvidia, but haven't bought new shares since it dipped in November. Must have some very nice gains. AMD is killing it. 192 to 278. Look at the chart. Zoom out. Yeah, look at this. 238% in the last 5 years. I almost bought more when it got down to 177. I think I lost $170 at some point. Yeah, that's where I wanted to buy him. Looking at a cash secure put on Netflix. See if he can open a position in the mid 80s from red. I don't know anything about cash secure puts or cover calls or nothing like that, man. I wish I know. But that's gonna be future though. I'm not planning on learning anytime soon. It's gonna be in the future. ORCL and MRVL, the only green stocks in Mount Chat GPT fund, especially MRVL. Oracle, ORCL. Let's see where is that. Oracle Corporation. It's not, still good. It's down 10% in the year to date. Up 36% in the last year. up 121% in the last 5 years. So right now it's on a nice pullback though, a nice dip. Any day this week, news on the termination payout is expected. I made a GPT for stock analysis, but did you actually have one create an ETF? I bought Nvidia 47 at 174. Nice buy, man. AMD has 400 to 500 million cap. Nvidia has 4 trillion. AMD will become a $1 trillion company. Nice. They'll probably do like some nice share split too in the future. Danny, nice. Agreed, man. AMD is going to the moon. Not saying Nvidia isn't great. Yeah. All right. Let me see. Let me show you guys real quick. Hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna show you guys my portfolio income. There's 28 of you guys there. Don't forget to give me that thumbs up, guys. Very, very important. Hit the like button just to support the channel real quick. That's all I ask for. That's all I ask for. I don't ask for anything else. Just the thumbs up, guys. Very, very, very important. I got like almost 40 likes in one of the last live streams. That was definitely awesome. Really appreciate it, man. All the support. New consoles may boost AMD. I doubt they priced in PS6, but maybe the new Xbox is. So have you seen that the new Xbox, and this I was told by a coworker that it's gonna be like $1,000 or something like that? Or not the new Xbox, sorry. The Xbox that is out right now, supposedly it's gonna be like $1,000. Did you see that? So then that means that probably the new consoles coming up, they're gonna be what, like $1,200 or something like that, maybe even more. Does it make sense to maybe just buy a PC instead of a console? All right, let me see. All right, nice. 27 likes, guys. Very important. Don't forget to hit the like button. Let me show you guys, now that I'm caught up with the chat, my dividend income real quick that some of you guys like to see. So let me show you real quick because I did an update on SCHD. Let me zoom it in a little bit more. Hold on, so you guys can see it a little bit better. But you can see, Jay, where does IBIT need to be for you to buy again? So I haven't bought because I'm trying to build up a cash position to buy more Google. But if, you know, some of that cash, I might spend it on Netflix and IBIT, but I want to see where Google goes on the earnings call coming up. I still have this week that I'm gonna build up a little bit more cash, and then we're gonna see the earnings. Once I see the earnings with Google, I'm gonna see where I'm gonna start buying once again in Google. And I don't know, maybe I'm doing it wrong. I might be doing it wrong, but that's my plan as of right now. And then I might buy, if I buy any more IBIT, I would just go up to 30 shares. And I think I want to keep it there. I don't know if I want to bring it up even more. But I'm right now 26 shares, $1,400 invested. I'm down 19%. So I will probably just buy a couple more shares to get to like 40. You know, but let me see, because I have 300 something dollars in cash in my growth portfolio, and I want to spend it mostly on Google, but I wouldn't mind also spending on Amazon and some Netflix too. So but I want to build up my current positions. I might join the guys in SoFi. I'm still not sure yet, but that will be like a separate deposit. I don't want to touch this cash for SoFi. So if I do start a SoFi position, it will be 1 share. A new Xbox, I think, can play Steam. Oh, nice, nice. I asked ChatGPT to combine SMH and VGT to create a 25 stock fund, and I'm happy with it. I have put 30K on it, and we'll keep to DCA into it. Nice, nice, pretty nice. All right, let me just show you guys real quick the dividend portfolio. Okay, it's right here on the screen. $30,900. That's the dividend portfolio alone, you know. And I got $4,000 in gains, 15.2%. And my best performing position is Johnson and Johnson, 50%. But if we go to the right, look at the yield on cost from my SCHD. I did the trailing 12 months. I just did a new formula for it. So trailing 12 months, I get per quarter, like dividing it per quarter, all 4 quarters, I get 0.2639 cents or 0.2640 cents. Pretty much I get from each share. So this brings me up to a 3.92% yield on cost. So I got a almost 4% dividend yield on uh on my SCHD. Then if we go to the right, I'll show you my dividend income. So I got $430 in estimated yearly dividends from SCHD. Johnson & Johnson, $55. Realty income, $116. So I can get like almost 2 shares by by turning on the drip, which I just did recently. And I wanted to do Vici Properties today, but Tim is not here, so I'm not gonna do it. I'll probably do it tomorrow if I do a live stream tomorrow. But Vici Properties, look at this, $121 in estimated yearly dividends. And I'm still growing my position. I'm still buying more. I want to get to like 100 shares of Vici Properties, honestly. But my estimated next dividend is going to be $30 on Vici Properties. And then Main Street Capital is another one. I'm trying to grow the Main Street Capital position. I don't have the special dividends included, but you can see I get $63 in estimated yearly dividends. If I added the special dividend, that's like another $20 a year, in just the special dividends. So I will be like at $80 right here in estimated yearly dividends from Main Street Capital. If I counted the special dividends, I don't, because they're not guaranteed. Even though they have paid their special dividend for the last 14 quarters, they're still not guaranteed. But I like that. Procter & Gamble, $56. Pfizer, $40. That one I have it in cash. Coca-Cola only $18. But you can see the total is $951 in estimated yearly dividends, getting closer and closer to 1,000, man. But I would love to also I have the same goal as I forgot who posted it earlier. But of the $1,200 a year, which is $100 a month. Because look at this, per month of the year, I got $79.29 estimated dividends. Per week of the year, $18.30. So like every week, I can definitely go to Chick-fil-A and buy me 2 chicken sandwiches, which is like about $12, a little bit over $12. And I have to check to see how much is a cookies and cream milkshake. But that would be my goal for like a per day, to earn that per day, where I can go to Chick-fil-A every day of the year and buy me they're closed on Sundays. So where I can buy me 2 chicken sandwiches and a cookies and cream milkshake. That would be great. And then per day of the year, $2.61 without lifting a finger. Like I don't have to do anything. I wake up and I get some dividends hitting the account. Man, this is awesome. This is a great feeling right here, man. And I know I still have a long ways to go to continue to build up my portfolio, but man, it feels pretty good. Especially, which I'm gonna show you guys the other chart that I just made for SCHD. But you can see that real estate is at $237 in yearly dividends. Healthcare, 96, financials, 81, consumer staples, 74, and communication services, $9 a year, though. That's like Meta and, oh no, that's it, only Meta. I don't count the dividends that I get from my growth portfolio, though. I probably should, but I don't. So yeah, so this is that. Then I also, which I wanted to show you guys real quick, you can see this is the chart that I just made, which I really like a lot. For SCHD dividends that I have been getting paid since Q4 of 2022. I started with 96 cents. That's what I started with. And I know a lot of people get discouraged right here. You know, when you don't see much, when you just see 96 cents, you're like, oh my gosh, only 96? Then you see Q1, $5. Only $5. Then $12, then $16, then $23. But then once you start seeing, hold on, $36 in a quarter, then you start seeing 43. Then it goes up to $64 in a quarter from SCHD. Then it goes up to 82 in Q3 of 2025. And then in Q1 of 2026, I finally broke the $101. And you can see that for the remaining of the year, I have it right here. For Q2, $105 estimated right now, but this is going to go up. As I continue to add shares, it's going to go up. And also, this is with the estimated dividend that they paid last year, that SCHD paid last year in 2025. So $105 in Q2, then another $105 in Q3, and $113 of estimated dividends in Q4 of 2026. I think I'm probably going to hit like $130 by Q4 of 2026 because I'm expecting some nice dividend growth, right? Like usual. And I should be growing my position a whole lot more before then. So this is going to be great. This is looking really good. I really like to keep track of the dividends in a chart because it keeps me very, very motivated, honestly. It really does. So this is something I will tell you guys, also do it. Keep track of your dividends. I think it helps out with motivation, with keeping you disciplined and consistent, just because, it's good to look at it in the chart, and I know that people get discouraged right here, $16, $12, $23, and then you see people gaining or like Nvidia going up whatever much and the other one going so much up. The shoe company that the other day changed from being a shoe company into an AI data center, and the stock went up like 700% in a day, something like that. So I know some people look at those stocks and be like, oh my gosh, I missed it, I need to find those. Well, it's okay. It's okay. Just stay consistent with your plan, with whatever you want to invest in. All right, let me see. I like to see Jay start a small Palantir position. FXAIX for Palantir, in my opinion. That's interesting. That's very, very interesting. For Palantir. Let me see. Let me see. Palantir Technologies. At $146 right now. Down 17% the year to date. Last year's up 57%. I'm gonna be honest with you. I used to see videos about this, and I don't know why I never got interested in it. But I used to watch videos of it right here in 2024 when it was in the 20s. And I just never got interested in it. I don't know why. But if I would have, man, I would have had some very nice gains right now. Man, this is one that I also missed. Only problem with iBit for me is Coinbase. Why? Why is it, Coinbase? Nice J&J gains. Yeah, thank you, Danny. Danny, makes sense. So do you just equal weight the holdings? Good question. Beautiful chart. Thank you, Brainchild. Thank you. I gotta add it to the next video of the dividend income for the month of March, which I'm very late on it. It's April 19. We're almost done with April. And I still haven't done that video. Sick chart. I used to have that Snowball app. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't know which one is the Snowball app. I think I've seen it on a couple videos. I just haven't checked it out. I'm a graphic designer, so visuals work for me. Yeah. So this is what I've been doing, which I've been also posting some of my things on X because I know some people like to read. So I've been, and this is something that I was thinking about, because I know, like for example, some of you guys like the live streams, some of you guys watch more the videos, the short videos. I'm gonna try to do a little bit more YouTube shorts also. That's in the works. I'm gonna be working on that, because I know that there are some of you guys that also like more the shorts, like the videos, some like the live streams, and then some people like to read. So I'm trying to do a little bit more post on X, uh, for those people. Like whatever I talk about in the portfolio update, I'll just write it on there. I think I'm gonna try to do better on that and post a little bit more for the people that like to read. Because everyone got their own likes, right? Let me just put it as that. um and everyone is different, so I want to post for like everybody. I don't want to just do only videos and that is it. I want to do a little bit of everything: live streams, videos, shorts, and post on X, so people can see, whenever I do my purchases. I've been posting on X also, like the buys on SCHD before I post the video on Sundays. But I know it's because some people like to read them and see them on there. And no, I asked to make the percentage allocation like an ETF. Oh, nice. Let me see if I can drop the holding and percentage here. Okay. Or if you want to DM me and I can open it up on X, you know, and I'll do that. Bro, you have to get into Blossom. You're not the first one that have told me this, John. Um, I have to look it up. I have to look it up. I haven't done that. I'm trying to learn some other things. So, oh man, some of these things that I have in mind, they don't come up whenever I'm working on my computer, on my laptop. So because right now I'm trying to work on like adding music and doing a trailer for the live streams and stuff. But yeah, let me check it out. I gotta check it out. I gotta check it out, man. Man, I have to do it. I have to do it. Just keep telling me until I do it. I have to do it. How many of you guys are in Blossom? Quick question. I would like to see how, if you guys will follow me on Blossom, or if how good is it, but yeah, let me see. Wow, 29 likes. Nice. Awesome. 19 people in here. Let me see. Nvidia 16%, TSM 11%, Apple 8%, AVGO 7%, Microsoft 7%, AMD 5% of the portfolio, ASML 4%, Micron MU 4%, Amazon 3%. Nice. AMA, Applied Materials 3%, Clack, hold on, RCX, LRC, Lam Research 3%, Texas Instrument 3%, ADI Analog 3%, Intel 2%, Qualcomm 2%, Oracle 2%. Nice. A lot of strong companies though. Marvel 2%, Hypnosis 2%, CrowdStrike 2%. That's a good one right there. Cisco 2%, Palantir 2%. Wow. Arista Networks 1%. Wow. That's a nice ETF right there that you just made. Very good, Danny. Are you keeping track of the performance like separately from your other holdings, or because that would be good if you can give us some update. That is the Chat GPT portfolio. That's cool though. That's really cool. Is Blossom just a dashboard for external accounts? That's a good question. I don't know anything about it just yet. But yeah. All right. Let me see. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. Very, very important. It's like a social media for investors. Okay, cool. I'm on Blossom. Twitter indefinitely suspended my account for commenting on a meme stock. Really? Why would it suspend you for commenting on a meme stock? Thank you, Danny. Wow. Let me see if I make an account on Blossom then, so I can join you guys there. Let me see. What else do I have? Private investments, Amazon. Ooh. Yes, I have that in a basket, and it keeps its own performance. That's cool, man. That's very cool. I will keep you posted. Yep. Thank you, Danny. Thank you. Let me see what else. Okay, so we spoke about the earnings coming up. Let me see what else. Any other stocks that you guys want to take a look at the overnight hours? I want to see what other ones we have. You're welcome from M. Which other ones? Let me see Vici Properties, where it's gonna be at. I talk about the same ones because that's what I want to buy. I want to continue building on my positions. I want to build my portfolio. I want to build my positions larger. You know, like these ones right here, like much larger. The more and more, uh, the more and more I do my research on the companies and things like that, and the more knowledge I gain with investing, every time, it's like I want to build up these positions even more. Like I want to grow them a lot larger. Now also that I have the portfolio like at 39,000, that is looking nice, you know, it's looking good. Which let me just show it right here. But it's just it's motivating me to grow these positions even more, like much larger. I want my positions to be larger. These certain positions. Let me see. Red. I should have said not financial advice, I guess. Always gotta say that, Red. Always gotta say that. You know, you can't. You know, you always gotta say not financial advice. I've been saying that because I don't want my YouTube channel to be, you know, paused or anything, you know, or suspended or something, you know, for that same reason, you know. And I always say not financial advice. I'm just giving my opinion and sharing my journey. Just want to say again, green by open from Eduardo. Nice. Nice, Eduardo. If it's green, I'm cool because I'll continue to build up my cash position until earnings. I want to see where the stocks are gonna go in during earnings week, which is gonna be not this week now. It should be the next one. So let's see where it goes. I see. Never used it, John. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. I'll take a look at Blossom. I'll take a look at Blossom and see if I like it. But yeah, let's see. The two that might be on the chopping block are gonna be Coca-Cola and Pfizer. I want to hold Coca-Cola. It's not that I don't want it. I like Coca-Cola a lot. But I don't know. It's just such a small position now. A tweet from Trump by 8 a.m. and we will have the biggest Green Day. LOL. Yeah, yeah. It might happen. It might happen. Don't be surprised, man. This stock market, man, as of lately, you know, the volatility has just been crazy, crazy, crazy. I don't know. It's just too crazy. You know, one post brings the stock market like everything down. That's just crazy. You know how one person can just post something on social media and make the whole stock market, um, you know, go down and have that much of a pullback, or have that much. What would be the word? Influence in the stock market. That's just crazy. Fear and greed is a 68. I need that back as a solid 5. Nice. Danny, I wouldn't be surprised. Talks going well. Let's see. Let's see. I need to make a claw bot that intercepts his tweets before they are posted and auto buys futures. Oh man, Anders. I'll tell you that. Just share it right here, right away, man. You know, let me know. DM me or something so I can post it on X and the guys can see it because, you know, um I'm sure there's a lot of oh my gosh. There has to be, man. I don't know, man. But there has to be like some communication, some internal communication or something, you know. And there has to be some people that have made a lot of money from Danny. But yeah, let me see. What time is it? It's 9:19 already. So yeah, I don't think I have any other topics to talk about. I don't know if any of you guys have missed and did not give me an SCHD update for the spreadsheet. Just let me know. Would that be considered inside trading? So Anders, I don't know. I think I think there's some people that have that access, that claw bot, without having the bot, and are probably making a lot of money. I don't know. It's insider trading if you don't know the people at the top. Anders, take my money. Yes, they continue killing their own people. We need to go in hard. But yeah, guys, let me know anybody that wants to update their SCHD count. Let me know there in the chat. Microseconds counts. No one company that spent 800 mil on a fiber line to the market pay for itself in 3 weeks. Have a great eve, guys. Jay, see you tomorrow. You might see me tomorrow. Yes, yes. I'm either gonna do a live stream or I'm gonna do a video that I need to do. If not, I'll probably do it on Tuesday. I might do a live stream tomorrow just to see where the stock market goes. Might be interesting. And then I'll probably do the video then on Tuesday for the dividend income for the month of March, which I'm very behind. Very, very behind. Mass. Look into CHPY, holds good quality semiconductor, crazy yield. CHPY. Oh, this is yield max. Look at the expense ratio is 1.03%. Dividend yield 35%. Let me see. Yep, it holds Nvidia, Broadcom, Lam Research, Marvel Technology, ASML Holding. So a lot of good companies: TSM, AMD, Micron, ARM Holdings, Applied Materials. Yeah, a lot of good companies though. Let me see the dividends. Payout frequency weekly. Wow. It's not in my I don't invest in anything like this. You know, it looks pretty cool. Since inception, average annual return has been 99%, but inception day was last year. So yeah, 1 year old. Oh wow, 41.6%. Wow. In share price. Plus the dividend, that's crazy. Jeez. Wow. Crazy returns. It's not in my thing to invest in these, but crazy returns though. That's some crazy returns. Nice pick right there. Pays weekly, yeah. Wow. Bringer of dividends, 179 shares. Let me see. Where are you? Bringer of dividends. 179. Let's go. That is about $46 in the month of June, estimated. Somewhere around there. You are 89.5% of your goal of 200. Wow, nice. I see you, Danny. AJ O's. AJ, do I have you here? I don't think I have you here. Do I? I don't think I have you here, AJ. I don't think I do. Yeah, 26 shares. No, I don't have you here. I'll put you right here, but you gotta stay active though in the chat. For me to continue to keep you here, okay? Very, very important. And you gotta subscribe to the channel though. Gotta subscribe to the channel. Because there's a couple people here that gave their count and they haven't they haven't been here in a while. So I don't know. Let me see. Brainchild, 206 shares. Another share added to the position. Let's go. $53 in June dividend estimated with the drip on. So that's going to pick up almost 2 shares. Nice. Getting you closer and closer to the 250 share goal, which is 82% of the way there. Nice. All right. Let me see who else is in the chat. Let me see. There's only 16 of you guys there. 29 likes. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much for all the likes. That was awesome. Definitely a good one. Any other stocks before I go? You guys want to take a look at in the overnight hours? John Gamers, 0 SCHD. No worries, man. No worries. Everybody got their own strategy, you know. But yeah, but let me know, which ETFs do you like, John? Which ETFs are your favorites, or maybe your top holding, or just let me know there in the chat. I also like SCHG a lot. Let me take a look at SCHG in the overnight hours real quick. Let me show you. So it's still, yeah, it's still at $32. Down almost 1%. Wow. Let me see SCHD. SCHD is down to $30 once again. Only 1/4%, so not much. Let me see VGT. Another one of my popular ones. $800, so it's still pretty good. Let me see. Appreciate the analysis. Thoughts on accumulating Pepsi stock for long-term hold, 15+ years. Pepsi is a solid company. I don't know much about it, like meaning I don't follow it. I know that they have sodas and they have snacks and all this and that. I think it was a great opportunity not long ago. Where was it? Like in the 140s. I thought it was a good opportunity. Wow, especially in the 130s last year. I thought it was a nice opportunity. PE ratios at 24. Let me see. Not financial advice, guys. Of course, you know that. 100%. Forward PE is at 18. Let me take ratios at this one. Yeah, it's pretty much at the average. At the 5-year average right now. Let me see. Forward PE is at 18. So yeah, nice pullback right there in PE ratio. Strong company though. Dividends, the payout ratio is at 89%. That will worry me, but maybe I guess a little bit, It's a strong company. 3.6% dividend yield, 4.98% dividend growth. They have grown their dividend 54 years. Price target is $166, so 5% from here. It all depends, yeah. This is just not gonna be one of those stocks like an Nvidia or a Palantir or anything like that is just gonna explode out of nowhere. This is a mature company that is already set. They have growth, but it's like small growth. So yeah, it all depends on your plan. There's just so many details when you want to buy a stock, but solid company though, in my opinion. Not financial advice. I just got VOO and SPMO. Which one is SPMO? Oh, Invesco S&P 500 Momentum. Last 5 years, it's up 124%. Wow. Expense ratio 0.13%, so it's still doable. Still looks nice. Good picks there, John. Good picks. Good night, everybody. I'll try to stop by tomorrow, Jay. All right. Thank you, Brainchild. Take care, guys, from X. All right, man. All right. I think this is going to be it for the live stream today. I got 19 people here, 31 likes. Thank you everyone for hitting the like button. That's all I ask for. Thumbs up. I really appreciate everyone's support. Definitely. And you guys are great. You guys are always great. Right there in the chat. But yeah, I think this is it. I guess I'll do a live stream tomorrow, Monday, and then I'll try to do the next video on Tuesday. And then hopefully, appreciate you, brother. Peace. Take care. Yeah. Thank you for stopping by, though. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Okay, kids, flying solo at work this week. Might not be on much this week. Thank you from M. Yeah, so I'll probably do that tomorrow. I'll probably do a live stream tomorrow. Let's see where the stock market goes. If it turns green, that would be great. If it turns red, as long as I get some nice opportunities, so I can buy some more, that will also be great. So let's see where it goes. But guys, please don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you're watching the replay, leave in the comment section, which stocks have you been buying as of lately in your portfolio? What are you looking forward to? Any new stocks we should keep an eye on, other than SoFi, which is the one that I'm researching right now and seeing if I'm gonna add it to the portfolio. Zeta, also another one that M mentioned in the comments. Is there any other upcoming company? I would like to take a look at an upcoming company, something that is still in the speculative, I guess, group. I don't know if that makes sense, but something that is still speculative that maybe we can invest some and see it grow in 10-15 years, hopefully. But let me know there in the comment section if you're watching the replay. All right, everyone. I think this is it for me. Have a good night, everyone. And as I always say, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you on the next one.